Well, we continue to follow the baby formula shortage in the United States. As store shelves remain bare, some parents are considering feeding their infants homemade formula recipes.
However, doctors strongly advise against doing that. Natalie Haddad joins us live here in the studio with the reasons why. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Ashley. Baby formula is on its way to the U.S., so we can breathe a small sigh of relief. The first batch of hypoallergenic formula flown in from Germany on what the White House calls Operation Fly Formula arrived in Indianapolis yesterday, and that'll be distributed to hospitals, doctors, home health care facilities, and pharmacies in that region. The White House also announced yesterday that more was on the way in the coming days, so it's coming. But in the meantime, parents are juggling their options and they are as they struggle to find formula. Now, the first thing to avoid is making your own formula. That's according to the American Academy of Pediatrics. They say on its website that while homemade formula recipes are circulating online, they are not safe and do not meet a baby's nutritional needs. Doctors at Texas Children's Hospital echo that advice. Dr. Stan Spinner says he understands families are feeling desperate as their formula cans begin to empty, but the consequences can be severe if something were to go wrong while making your own formula.
There are a lot of YouTube videos out there showing how to do it. I've watched a couple, and boy, I tell you, these moms look really convincing. But it is extremely complicated process of the right, combinations of fats, proteins, carbohydrates. And if it's not done under strict guidance and expertise, the baby, and again, we're talking about, very little babies, it doesn't take much to affect them, can have severe problems with, anemia, kidney problems. It can be very, very dangerous. So please do not try to make your own formula.
Infant deaths have been reported from use of some homemade formulas. Homemade formulas could trigger infant allergic reactions or bacterial infections if expired ingredients are accidentally used. It's also worth noting that it's also advised not to dilute formula in order to make it last longer because it depletes the nutritional value, like its vitamins and electrolytes like sodium and potassium. Now, Brian and Ashley, the Texas Children's Hospital and the American Academy of Pediatrics do both say that while using cow's milk was a common practice decades ago, it is not a safe or recommended practice now. So if you find yourself in a tight spot and need something quick, contact your pediatrician. Back to you.